Candance Owens, I have questions for you. So Candance Owens, she just came out with a podcast, I believe it was maybe a week ago or a few weeks ago, addressing her and Erica Kirk's being at odds with each other. And me, I always thought this was weird because you have Charlie Kirk's best friend, Candance Owens, right? And then you have the grieving widow, which that whole thing, she's just being exposed more and more and more of a liar. And with Erica Kirk, I feel so vindicated because I remember back when I did my video about Kirk seems off. And when I tell you, I was so hesitant to do that video because I'm like, oh my gosh, like how can you question a widow and, grieving, but something just didn't sit right with me about her. And I had made a comment. I was like, in my personal opinion, she has eyes of a serpent. Her eyes are very unsettling. People have just been agreeing with that sentiment. So I'm like, okay, good. I'm not the only one who feels that way. So, I would think, okay, Candance Owens is trying to get to the bottom of everything, and she's fighting the good fights, and she's trying to help Erica Kirk figure out what happened to her husband. Come to find out, they're not really cool like that. So I thought that was very, 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 very interesting.
Candance Owens, at one time a friend of Charlie's, at one time an employee of Turning Point. She has been one of the main peddlers of these conspiracies, and she is making a huge amount of money on it. She is building her business off of these lies. What do you want to say to her and the other people that are putting these lies out into the world right now?
Stop. That's it. That's all I have to say.
And everybody's kind of been saying too, is like, damn girl, it's been 3 months and you've been uploading every day, which she has been making a bag. So she's like, ho ho ho, Merry Christmas to y'all fools who watch, because y'all pay and y'all super chat and y'all give me the views and the money. So I bet her Christmas day is very nice. Okay, so I was really excited. Like, again, I don't really watch a lot of this before this whole Charlie Kirk thing. I didn't really watch a lot of this political stuff, but when I tell you now, this has been so interesting. They all are turning on each other, and it's just glorious to watch. All this stuff that they spewed about, the left, or they're the fighters, they're the ones who are ignorant. Turn around. Look how you guys are acting. People are cursing, politicians are cursing each other out on stage. People are going back and forth against each other. It's just glorious. It's better than reality TV. Just me watching a lot of the commenters. They are talking about, because I didn't watch the Candance Owens podcast. Honestly, if it was something that was worth noting or talking about, believe it would have been clipped. I have one clip here that kind of talks about her meeting with Erica Kirk.
The amount of people who attacked me for sending out a tweet being like, hey, I'm good, I'm alive, we had a very productive conversation, and they were like, she got the call, she's betrayed us, she's doing something else, I can't believe it, this has all just been a show. Calm down, okay? What do you think happened? Well, Erica said stop, and then I was frozen for 4 hours and 30 minutes, just like. I was sort of like, hey, I felt name checked by the podcaster Candance Owens, this obvious setup, and then asking me to stop. And it's interesting to hear Erica say that the reason she didn't ask me to stop in the beginning because she was actually learning things from the show. She was actually learning things, and that I think she similarly felt that Bari Weiss was trying to create a moment. Obviously, it's who Bari Weiss is. It's the Zionist lobby. One piece of this where I still don't understand it, and the magic bullet. I said one of the reasons why I really want to sit down is because I want to walk out of here and feel confident saying to my audience, hey, like, there's stuff going on behind the scenes, but Tyler Robinson shot Charlie Kirk. And I said that. I was like, I want to hear why people feel so confident at Turning Point USA that Tyler Robinson is the guy. And at this point, they elected to call the lawyer. What I got from the lawyer did not make me feel that Tyler Robinson shot Charlie Kirk. He spoke a very long time. I asked, can you share with me what it is? And I said, when you share this with me, I will not say what that thing is. If we want to protect the integrity of the case, I'm not gonna. If you say we've got the footage of him taking a shot, I promise I won't say that to the audience, but I will communicate to them that you have something that is solid. And no, to the exact contrary, this guy effectively said, not effectively, he said that they have nothing but the affidavit. Okay, so what we have seen is what they have. So with that in mind, I'm sitting here going, why are you signaling? Why do I feel like the public's being gaslit on this? There's been nothing that's convincing. There are so many commentators who have gone out and said to you, it's overwhelming. The evidence is overwhelming. The text messages that don't have a date, that don't even sound real, that's overwhelming. That to me feels really fake and gay. I really do.
Candace is talking about something being fake and gay. Girl, how old are you? Really fake and gay? Are we in middle school? This clip, she just seems like she was just twisting a lot of her words. She just seemed like she's kind of was just talking over a lot of points. And you sat down and you had a 4-hour meeting. We had a 4-hour meeting and you still have these big, giant, burning questions. I feel like if you didn't get everything you needed to get out those 4 hours, maybe you guys need to have another sit down and really hash out these deep, burning questions. They had their private conversation, probably conversations of, hey, you need to calm down. You need to calm down with this. Maybe you need to back off a little bit. Maybe you're going too deep, or maybe this is not looking good for the brand. Some deals were probably being made. So, and then she's still going on and she's still doing these conspiracies. You would figure, right, after, she had to sit down with Charlie's wife, Erica, that she's like, okay, guys, that's it. We don't need to do this. Case closed. Me and Erica, we talked about it and let's move on to something else. But every time her video pops up on my feed, it's Charlie Kirk was in the car, knew his fate before he, she talks about gaslighting, but again, it's like you're gaslighting your audience. Your audience wants answers. Your audience wants answers to the questions that you are asking, and they got nothing. Outside looking in, the whole thing, they were talking about, it was supposed to be this big spectacle, December 15th. I was waiting. And then she changed the whole thing. Oh, well, we're going to make it private and we can't do it now. It's like, okay, well, what are you hiding now? Because now, like I said, again, we got questions for you. Why wasn't this live streamed? Okay. Why wasn't this on a public platform? What questions did you ask, Candace? Okay, I want to know the specific questions that you asked. Why are you and Erica Kirk at odds if you guys have the same similar goal? And people knock her for saying, oh, she prayed about it and, God told her. God definitely speaks. He definitely speaks. But I'm just hoping she's just not using that to conjure up views. Because as we know, a lot of conservative people are very, 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 very religious, uber super religious. And there's nothing wrong with that. But sometimes people can use it to their advantage to just skew religion to make it fit their own agenda sometimes. Oh, what happened in that meeting? That's what the people want to know. If that meeting would have been streamed or monetized, I feel like the world would have been watching. So when she sat down, she said she had her 4-hour meeting with Candance Owens. Blah, blah. She had her 4-hour meeting with Erica Kirk. Everybody was on edge. They were like, okay, what happened? What is going on? And what is what happened, make sure, you're not getting bugged, or, nothing's going to, happen. This 4-hour meeting, and then the live stream that she did was so super underwhelming. I'm glad I didn't watch it, because I almost tuned in, but I'm glad I didn't watch it. I watched another one of my favorite commenters talk about it, which is Lovely T, and I love her, absolutely love her channel, Lovely T TV, and she really broke it down. Supporters were lighting her up. They were going in on her, so much so to the point that she did another live stream because the comments were so bad. Because Kirk now is not even talking about it. Erica, like, do you even really want to get to the bottom of it? No, she had so much forgiveness for Tyler Robinson, the alleged killer, saying, I forgive him and the Lord will forgive him. And he's, just a lost soul, giving the killer of her husband, who she cares so much about, all this grace, all this compassion. But when it comes to Charlie Kirk's best friend, aka side chick, you get mad at her. She better stop. And then she had like those snake eyes. Owens, again, we the people have questions for you. Do you really care about your best friend, or do you care about the coin that's coming in? Because if you slap Charlie Kirk's name on anything, you're gonna get views. You're gonna get views. You're gonna get comments. But yes, tell me what you think down below. And as always, thank you for watching, and Merry Christmas. Bye.